Hey, welcome to the cheat sheet for Tuesday, August 13th. Couple quick hitters on technology real quick, and then we'll get to something that's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars that you have a lot of control over. All right, so the iPhone 5, the next generation iPhone announcement, lots of news over the past day, really, and All Things Digital was the first to report, but since has become common knowledge, and Apple's denying nothing, that on September 10th you will have the next generation iPhone announcement. So what can you expect with the next generation iPhone? Well, it looks like the main phone, the full high-end one, is actually going to be just a bit of an evolution of what we've already seen. Similar screen size, maybe a slightly faster processor. We know a better camera's coming. That fingerprint security that I've been talking about, looks like that's going to be a go. So no longer a numerical 4-digit security code, but it'll use your fingerprint. So really just some improvement at the margin. Maybe nothing dramatic, but we can always hope. In the meantime, the bigger announcement on that particular day will likely be with the more affordable iPhone. I recently mentioned that when some activists broke into a Chinese plant, they found a bunch of plastic. They happen to be iPhones. Expect that you're going to have a somewhat stripped down version of an iPhone that is made largely out of plastic casing. That is going to be part of the announcement as well, as Apple looks to appeal to those that want an iPhone but don't want the full freight of having to pay for it. And that'll also be a big appeal in many countries that have people that aren't of the same socioeconomic means as most folks here in the U.S. Twitter's getting ready to go public, by the way. You've seen companies like LinkedIn take off, and social media has been red hot. In fact, Facebook actually back to its IPO price now. And so Twitter looks like they're ready to come public, and there are plenty of people that are ready to pound billions of dollars into investment for it. But how do we know Twitter's getting ready to come public? Well, a job posting. They made a job posting a couple of days ago that they've since taken down that talked about needing to prepare monthly and quarterly financials that you would have to file to the SEC when you're a publicly traded company. And since Twitter just took down the posting and did not deny that they're looking for that position, well, you can read between the lines there as well. Now let's talk about what could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars to you. What it really is. It's your credit score. But do we look at it that way? And imagine if you taught your kids to look at their credit score like it was worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. How so? Well, here's one simple example. If you take just a mortgage alone right now, the difference between the minimum qualifying credit score, which is 620, and the credit score, which will allow you to qualify for the best rates available right now, which is a 760, that 140-point swing. You ready for the difference that makes on a $300,000 home? $101,000. That's right there. That's on one home. $101,000, the difference in 140 points on your credit score right now. And that's not factoring in any other loan, like an auto loan and the difference in payments there, any other personal loan that you would obtain or a line of credit. It impacts everything from your insurance products right on down to what you can end up qualifying for in terms of the rates for even payment plans in college in many cases. So your kids, what they think of oftentimes as something that they'll worry about when they're adults, if you can teach them from an early age to manage their credit score and to treat it like it's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, it might become one of the best investments that they make and that you as an individual make during the course of your lifetime. How many investments are paying you hundreds of thousands of dollars over the course of your lifetime? So your credit score, much more important than most people realize. I got plenty more on the physical cheat sheet, including the U.S. dollar's future as the world's reserve currency and what that might mean for us, and also what small businesses are looking for to create meaningful job growth in today's economy. That's it for today. We shall see you tomorrow.